Turejee hapa jijini Nairobi ambapo kamati ya bunge kuhusu ulinzi na masuala ya kigeni inawahoji watu 7 walioteuliwa kuchukua nafasi mbalimbali za ubalozi. Michael Mubea ambaye alikuwa naibu afisa mkuu wa tume ya kupambana na ufisadi na ambaye ameteuliwa kuhudumu kama balozi wa Dublin amehojiwa na kamati hiyo. Kwa sasa Flora Karugo ambaye ameteuliwa kuhudumu Lusaka anahojiwa. Hebu tusikize.
In the relations that we have with Zambia, and ensure that also our trade with Zambia is promoted. Then, if I can go to the next question of the attention about the executive. Of course, if I understood this question correctly, is I know this is a position which has been given by His Excellency the President, so I will serve it, knowing that I'm serving the country of Kenya, the people and the country of Kenya. So I'll execute my work effectively in Zambia if I'm confirmed by this committee. Then on the issue of Honorable Mwazi, I think he addressed the issue of finance, if I got it right. The issue of Ministry of Foreign Affairs,
he asked about the challenges facing missions.
Missions abroad, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, some of the challenges, if I can, one of the challenges, of course, is the finance. Meaning that, for example, is remittances to missions. So, we will call upon support from, of course, the relevant government ministries so that we can ensure that, because to implement the programs that we have, for example, in Zambia, if I can give Zambia as an example, we do have promotional activities. We do participate in agricultural shows and trade fairs in Zambia, and to make sure that we effectively discharge those responsibilities to enhance trade in Zambia, we need adequate support, financial support from headquarters, especially from the ministries. So we'll be calling upon that type of support. The other challenges, of course, is, for example, capacity. We do need enough capacity sometimes, especially with the trade promotional activities. Of course, at the moment we do have capacity, but it's always good sometimes that we have enough capacity. That is one of the challenges that is faced by ministries, by missions abroad. Then, yes, Chairman. Then the other one is from the Honorable Russell. The experiences, what experiences I will take on the new rule. Now, this is a bilateral and multilateral mission. So, as I already said, I have a lot of experience on the multilateral front because with COMESA, that's a multilateral agenda, and with my experiences as the Director of UN and Multilateral Directorate, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and having served in New York, I have a lot of experience in the multilateral front. So I'll be able to articulate Kenya's interest in COMESA. And of course, on the bilateral front, our relations with Zambia, and also looking at the neighboring Malawi, I'll also be able to articulate our interest in Zambia and to make sure that our bilateral relations with other countries, with those countries, is enhanced. Because I have a lot of experience from quite a number of bilateral stations. For example, having worked in London, having worked in France, as has already been indicated. Then, on the issue of salary, about my salary and extravagance, Mr. Chairman, I don't think I'm an extravagant person, Mr. Chairman. I will endeavor to ensure that as the representative of this government in Zambia, I'll be very prudent in terms of the way the resources are being used in that country. And if I can say about those indications that maybe the figures that have show that I'm not a prudent person. I am very careful and a very prudent person, and I ensure that I use resources in the right way in discharging my responsibilities. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you. You see, this issue of net worth
No, I mean, what does Kenya going to gain out of that relationship with Zambia?
He's asking what are the values, what are the gains that we expect as Kenyans from Zambia?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With Zambia, our endeavor to ensure that we promote our trade and investment and in Zambia, particularly ensuring that we further we have access for our goods in Zambia by ensuring that the trade volumes with Zambia are raised, because at the moment the imports to Zambia, as per the statistic, the balance of trade is in Kenya's favor. So we ensure that the volume of trade between the two countries is increased further. Then in terms of our investment, we ensure that Kenya investors invest in Zambia. Already in Zambia, we do have some Kenyan companies in the country, but we ensure that these countries, more countries, come to invest in Zambia. Even in terms of our farmers, agriculture, in the area of agriculture, we do have farmers in Zambia, and we will ensure that we give Kenyans opportunities of coming to Zambia to invest as farmers, even in the ICT sector. For example, Zuku is already in Zambia, and we can open the investment in quite a number of areas. Then, of course, there's the issue of education. We can also exchange, linkage, cultural exchanges between us and Zambia, so that because culture is very important.